here with the new emerging artist, Willz from Columbia, Maryland,
Yep.
to hear a little bit about his upcoming mixtape, Colors of the Mind. Now, what's the status on the mixtape?
Right now, I'm still in the recording process of the whole mixtape. Like, I kind of figured I should really just take my time and just mapping this whole thing out. Like, I haven't dropped the project all year, so I kind of figured when I come back, I need to come back thorough. I just can't fuck around. So I'm recording it. I'm thinking, the release date should be somewhere mid-December or something like that. So.
Okay, and initially, Colors of the Mind was going to be named All Nation 3. What made you change the name?
Actually, what made me change that, because I ended up getting a new management team, and my manager kind of brought it to my attention. Like, he was like, well, how did All Nation 2 go? Like, how successful was that? And I really thought about it. I was like, it didn't do so well. Like, the first one was good, but the second one I kind of felt like not a lot of people knew about it. So if I put it in terms of like Hangover or like any other movie like that has sequels in it, because if you got a movie that did so well, ended up doing a sequel to it, then that's because people wanted to see the movie. But if I put out All Nation 2, not a lot of people heard that shit, didn't really like it or whatever the case was. What's the point of me doing a third one when people weren't really too keen on the second one? So I kind of figured to scratch that, and Colors of the Mind just kind of really fit the the music, because it's kind of weird to say, but I'm sure a lot of people out there kind of know what I'm talking about. I see music. Like, anytime, whatever music, I see colors. Like, I see certain color patterns. And as I was going through the tracks of this project, I saw so many colors, and then gave me so many emotions. So I felt like Colors of the Mind was the best title for it. So.
Okay, and a couple songs sparked my interest. Talk a little bit about Ride or Die.
Ride or Die. I'm actually, Ride or Die is kind of like a metaphor for I'm talking about my ride or die chick, There's certain dudes that have a girl that they always go to, she's just always there, but I'm not really talking about a girl, I'm talking about music, because music is my ride or die. But throughout the whole song, I'm talking as if I'm talking about a girl, but really I'm talking about music. So metaphorically, you just gotta read between the lines and understand, he's talking about this. I just thought it was a cool way to bring a different concept, instead of just saying, I need me a ride or die chick. I didn't want to just say that shit. I wanted to put it on my own terms.
Yeah,
I don't have a ride or die chick, but music. Remember that.
And it's nice just also have people relate to your music too. Talk a little bit about Miss Complicated, because that's something that viewers can kind of relate to too.
Yeah, Miss Complicated, I'm actually talking about girls, a couple girls. Throughout my whole life, kind of felt like I was misunderstood when trying to approach a girl. If there's a certain girl that I liked and I try to talk to her and try to be completely sincere with her, and she just blew me off. She has to be so fucking complicated. So that's where the whole fucking song came from. It was just girls being complicated and me being, sincere. I'm not trying to play them and, jump from the next girl to the next. I really just wanted to pour out, I really like you. So that's what Miss Complicated is all about.
And, just from listening to a couple of the beats from Colors of the Mind, I'm catching just a different vibe from your work. What was your inspiration?
A lot of things. I guess the biggest inspiration that I got through this tape was Pink Floyd, the album that they had, Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
And the way that they transitioned songs, and it was just it was like a movie, and even when I listen to that album, I see so many colors. So I was like, yo, what if I make a project that people can hear from track to track, and you know they could feel happy at one track, and then they be pissed off at one track, feel sad on another. You know, I just wanted to cover all sides of the track for real, just because I'm a Gemini and I feel like I got dual personality, so I'd be one-sided if I just give you one side of me. So I wanted to give all of me. So
okay, so you started off with Chance Will's Day Off.
mm-hmm.
Is it Day Off? Day Off.
Day Off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're here at Colors of the Mind. How have you transformed into an artist? Like, what have you learned about yourself in the process?
Well, for one, Chance Will's Day Off was when I dropped that when I was 17 or 18 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 21 now, so not only did I just change as an artist, I grew as a person. I'm experiencing different things. I'm going through, you know, a lot of shit in my life right now that when I was 18 years old, I wasn't really going through. So if you look back into Chance Will's Day Off and the Colors of the Mind, you could see that for Chance Will's Day Off, I sounded like a teenager. All I wanted to do was just smoke weed, have fun, you know, get with girls and all. That's all of what it was about. Colors of the Mind is about, you know, real life topics, you know. I just really wanted to bring more soul into this project. So I guess the difference is just age and just growing up and seeing what I've done in the past and seeing what I want to do for the future, you know. Lyrically, production-wise, everything. Just want to step everything up.
And you have a lot of support behind you. Talk a little bit about the Honor Crew and your management team.
Well, Honor Crew, it was really just like a way of living. Like, if you say, yeah, I'm honored, or yeah, he's fucking with me because he honored. It really just means because he's real, he's loyal, he's true to himself. You know, he doesn't really worry about anybody else. So I got a crew of people. It's a hip hop group, it's a rap group, and it's also just the group of friends that I had. The rap group consists of me, my right hand man, Feezy the Fly Guy, and a new member. His name is That's Matt. He's real dope too. But yeah, Honor Crew. Excuse me, I got warhead in my mouth. But yeah, that's what Honor Crew is. It's really just being true to yourself and being true to your friends and just being honored. It's the exact definition of honored, but with a twist of, you know, Chance Will's.
Yeah. Okay, and so along with all of the support, you also have your own video series out right now, Flashy One TV. Mm-hmm. How were you able to start that up?
Actually, just recently, I'm not putting out any more Flashy One videos, but I am gonna keep putting out more videos. Flashy One TV is that's kind of deceased now, just because Flashy One was that growing up. That was always like my nickname, so I kind of figured I should make a YouTube series based on that. But now I'm growing up, I don't really call myself Flashy as much anymore. And I don't know, I feel like I kind of, you know, I slacked on putting out so many videos, so many episodes, so I was just like, I might as well just do something new and not, you know, keep on doing the same thing.
So what would that new thing be?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, I do know, I just don't want to say it right now, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so with all this being said, all of this, like everything that you've accomplished, talk about your day-to-day schedule. How do you make all of these things happen but not forget about your music?
That is a good question. Like, really, the music drives me, period. Like, music is the reason why I wake up every day. Even though I gotta go to work sometimes, I gotta wake up at 7 a.m. or whatever, and I don't get off till like 6 or 7 or whatever, and I'm working all these long ass days. I'm still rapping throughout all of that. I could have the most shittiest day, and but that drives me to go back to my music. You know, I kind of feel like if you take music away from me, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd probably commit suicide, because that's the only thing that really keeps me going. You know, music is the only voice that I really have. You know, it's not like I could call up somebody and tell them how I'm feeling, because you know it's not really the same. With music, I could go into my own world. So music kind of drives me for pretty much everything.
Okay, and speaking of music, just to wrap things up, what direction do you think you're going in music-wise? And also, what advice would you give other emerging artists who are trying to kind of find their voice?
Well, the direction that I'm going in, I don't even know what to call it. I honestly, it's my direction. Before, I always used to put certain songs on my mixtapes that I didn't particularly like, but I know it's trending, you know, so people will gravitate towards the mixtape just because there's a couple songs that they're really used to. And I just kind of figured I need to stop doing that, because if I don't like the shit, why do I need my fans to listen to the shit I don't really like, you know? I want to give my fans something new. I want to give them something completely different that when they hear it, they're like, oh, who is this? Not when they hear it, oh, this sounds like whoever, you know? I want to put my own stamp, my own brand on it. So whatever direction it is, it's Chance Will's direction. So, and advice for, you know, young emerging artists, honestly, I'm still emerging myself, so I can't give them much. The only thing I could really say is just work. You know, if you're a rapper, rap. You know, write songs every day. Figure out, make connections with the right people. Just don't let things just fall right into your lap, because when people let that shit happen, they don't really get anything. They get frustrated and feel, oh, I don't know about this music shit. It's because they're not working. You just gotta work, and opportunities will happen. So that's what I could really give to another artist, to just work.
Okay, well, is there any last things you want to say about the mixtape?
Yeah, it's the best thing you ever heard. It's the dopest shit in 2013, 14, and 15. And then we're not even in those years yet. So it's the dopest of the dope.
All right.
That's all I can say. It's the dopest of the dope.
There you have it. This is Sierra and Chance Willz.
Yeah.